Hey everyone, so if you're a visual artist, an illustrator, a designer, you know the deal. Your passion is creating, right? But what about the other side of things? The money. Today, we're going to dive into how some simple, really powerful tech can take your financial management from a total headache to just a seamless part of your creative flow. And isn't that the truth? Honestly, for so many of us creatives, trying to balance the passion that drives our work with the day-to-day business stuff is a constant struggle. You pour all your heart and soul into a project, and then you have to slam on the brakes and switch gears to invoices, expenses, and chasing down payments. It's just exhausting. So that's the big question we're going to tackle. What if you could just automate the boring, tedious parts of your finances? Imagine getting back not just your time, but your mental energy so you can focus on what you actually love doing. Stick with me because that's exactly what we're going to unpack. Okay, first things first, let's get real about the problem. Before we can even talk about a solution, we have to really dig in and see why the old school manual way of handling money is such a massive roadblock for artists. You know this feeling all too well, right? The cash flow roller coaster. Your income is all over the place. One month it's a feast, the next you're wondering how you're going to pay the bills. Clients pay on their own schedules, your project expenses are always changing. It makes it almost impossible to know where you stand, and it causes a ton of anxiety. And how do most of us try to deal with this chaos? Yeah, spreadsheets. We spend hours and hours manually plugging in every invoice, logging every single expense, and just hoping it all makes sense. It's not just a time suck. It's so easy to make a mistake. One tiny error in a formula and your whole financial picture is completely wrong. This might be the absolute worst part. Having to follow up with clients for money they owe you, it's a huge drain, it's awkward, it's stressful, and it pulls you away from doing your actual work. Suddenly you're not a creative anymore, you feel more like a debt collector. And here's the real cost, the bottom line. Every single hour you spend fighting with a spreadsheet or writing another just checking in email is an hour you are not creating art. The ultimate price of all this manual finance work is your most valuable resource, your time and your creative energy. But listen, it does not have to be this way at all. So now, let's pivot. Let's shift from the problem to the solution. We're going to explore a much smarter way to do things, where automation and AI become your most reliable business partners, finally freeing you from all that chaos. So what does this smarter way actually look like? Well, it's all built on three really accessible, powerful tools that work together. Think of them as your new financial co-pilots. Each one has a very specific job in your new system. Let's meet them. Here's the toolkit. It's a simple but really powerful trio. First up, you've got Notion. That's going to be your central hub to organize everything in one clean dashboard. Next is Make.com, which is the engine that will automate all those repetitive tasks for you. And finally, you have ChatGPT, which you can hook up to your data to analyze your finances and give you smart, actionable insights. So remember those three words: organize, automate, and analyze. Okay, that all sounds pretty good in theory, right? But how does it actually work day to day? Let's walk through a super practical example so you can see how these tools really do put your finances on autopilot. Okay, check this out. It all starts when you log a new project in your Notion dashboard. That one little action triggers Make.com to automatically create and send a professional invoice to your client. No more manual work. Then, when the payment comes in, the status in Notion updates all by itself. And if a payment is late, don't worry about it. Make.com sends a polite little reminder for you. It is completely hands-off. And the payoff is immediate and so clear. All that time you spent on manual data entry, gone. All that awkward, stressful chasing of late payments, automated. You're getting back so much time, and just as important, you're getting rid of all that friction and stress around getting paid for your amazing work. So let's zoom out and look at the big picture here. This isn't just about saving a few hours. A system like this can fundamentally change your entire relationship with your business and with your art. We're talking about a complete mindset shift. I mean, this slide really says it all, doesn't it? Look at the contrast. On the left, the before, that's the reality for so many of us. Messy spreadsheets, constantly chasing clients, that pit in your stomach from financial anxiety, and that unpredictable cash flow roller coaster. But look at the right, the after. A clean, central dashboard gives you clarity,
Automated reminders do the heavy lifting, you get actual insights to make smarter choices, and you start to see a much steadier, more predictable flow of income. So, when you boil it all down, what this system really gives you is everything you need most. You get back those precious creative hours. You get peace of mind and way less stress. You achieve real financial stability. You start making smarter business decisions thanks to AI. And finally, you build a creative practice that isn't just a hustle, but something that's truly sustainable for the long haul. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds amazing, but maybe a little overwhelming to set up. Don't even worry about that. You can start really small and get big results super quickly. Let's go over a few simple first steps you can literally take today to get this ball rolling. Seriously, you don't have to do it all at once. Just start by building a simple finance dashboard in Notion. You can even find a free template online to get started. Then, pick just one task to automate with Make.com, like sending out invoices. Try linking your data to ChatGPT and just ask it one simple question, like, which of my clients from last quarter still owe me money? Maybe set up one single alert for when a payment is late. These little wins build momentum and show you how powerful this can be right away.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. This whole thing, it's not really about spreadsheets or invoices, is it? It's about freedom. It's about clearing out all the administrative noise so you can actually hear your own creative voice again, loud and clear. So the real question is this. Once your finances are just humming along smoothly in the background, what incredible thing will you finally have the time and the energy to create?